use pads.
Yes.
And you may easily get distracted. Texting lang daan, cellphone lang daan, na may mga MP3 ninyo, na may mga iPhone ninyo, daghan na kayo mga distractions in your audience. So, make every moment count and be worthy. Write a speech for the audience to listen to, not for them to read. Through the often abused PowerPoint presentations, nor for them to rather wait for handouts. You know, I've attended several conferences or mga conventions nga, sorry to say this, kadaghanan sa itong mga public employees, mutungan lang kay para sa certificate, ayaw ko ng snacks. I-take home ng snacks. Certificate of participation and certificate of attendance. When I first encountered that, I asked myself, what's the difference sa certificate of participation and certificate of attendance? Don't one represent the other? That if you participated, you attended. If you attended, you participated. Why do you need two? Mao ko na ilagda sa gobyerno. So, naiwan nila, nakasuluyo, magkakitabi kay maghuwag na out dahil na ayaw mo ikuan kit din na kanang lebuha. Because, dili man effective ang speaker. Fewer and fewer listen today. That's why there are more misunderstandings and conflicts. Do you agree?
Yes.
No? Make the audience want to listen and practice your voice quality, your modulation, enunciation, sentence stress, and word stress. Ang paminaw, we must use speech teachers. When I was in high school in San Jose, I had a teacher in English who taught to us like this. Understand? Miss Lalyn. So, God, how can you ang gawas man mo. In the conclusion, summarize, reassert, repeat main message, your goal, your main plea, then challenge for action. Watch your tone. You don't have to be strong. You can make paray. Okay? Maybe it's more effective. Kaysa na, boom, 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 boom! Ato siya na nun! Kaysa paray ka, diba? Mas effective kung paray ka. Especially if you're a woman, use that charm. Oh, use your charm. I'm not kidding. Women, if you only know how to use your charm, you can be very powerful. I'm not kidding. Yes. Good looks, but women, we can use our charm. Okay. Don't forget to thank the organizers, your audience for the opportunity, and always leave food for thought. Kind of something they can think of. And then again, to-dos, mga to-do. Arrive early, always, as I said. Dress appropriately to the occasion and venue. You have to ask, is it an air-conditioned room? Okay, mag-long sleeve po niya ka? Turtleneck? Or a shawl, di ba? Kaya pwede mo siya pa-remove. But make sure that you know the venue. That, kilala ba kala yung laktan? O pasok pa ba ka? Magkalak-kalak ka na yung sandal din, ha? Di ba? Musaka ba kang stage? Kung sa man, o maglingkod na ka sa kilid. You have to know that. Bring water. Okay, but thank you for the water. You're reading glasses if you're using glasses. Okay, lisod kayo. Nanaka sa tubangan. Nanaka pa ka naman Verna. Oh my God, ang contact lens. Ako saray na. Or kind of printed. Kaya pen mo, pwede na ka maka-edit. I'll remove this na lang. I'll take note of this. I can circle this, okay? You can do that while speaking. And I always encourage you to bring something in your pockets that you can munch on, like mint or candy, before the speech, not during the speech. Before the speech, because it helps also, man. Okay, clear whatever nervousness you have. Check the sound system, distance, the way, especially if there's a microphone. Check if kung saan man ang distance mo from the microphone para ikaw pop, pati nung kay kapaminaw or baho kayong tingog. Especially kung ang area bati siya sound system, nga anubo na imong speech i-prepare, ang imong audience di kasabot ito sa sound system. So that's why you come early and you check it. Ha? Especially kanang open air, kanang open ra siya, inay sound system, batik man na effect ngadto sa mga tao kung batik sa ilang sound system kung nakatokon. So kinahanglan adjust ka. Kinahanglan pwede mo ka maglakaw-lakaw or napak ka sa tunga or manaog ka sa stage kung paduol na lang ka, you can make those adjustments. Okay? O as I said kanina, I don't like people na speakers dito mo dala-dala ng notes niya usa ka sa stage. I would rather unta nga you leave it in the podium na. Imo na siyang biyan. Labi na dako-dako imong laktan taas-taas. Dala ka niya ka na. Diba? May mga ginang hayon ka mo lakaw. Dito ni mga to, anay na imuhang imong mga documents. Or imutan mo siya katong plastic na folder para limpyo siya tanaw. Print large. Especially kung if you'll be reading from your notes. Tanawa nga from where you're standing, ang lighting sakto ba, ikaw-kumangan lang, isama na nila. Na may mga puno yung mga lights, diba? Kanang workout na yung sinay, so lagi na okay na na. Kung wala gani, you have to print large. Use your pen to guide you. Kaya usahay ito mo, taas yung speech, na pibabasa ng napita na lihatching dito. Asa naman siya dito? Lihatching mo ka. Or you can use paper clip. Okay? Paper clip or katong gingon yung staple ari sa ubos or kana ari diri sa pikas. Basta pakli dili pa ana. Dili pa samot mo gud sa mata sa audience nga magpakli-pakli ka sa imong katubangan. Always connect with the audience by looking at them. Acknowledging them and smiling, it may help to survey first prior to the speech. I think I learned this in oration and declamation. Before you start, kanang left, tanaw sa, tanaw, smile. Diba? Ay, nampak na. That is to connect to your audience. Good. Wear comfortable clothes. Sinumdumi ang brown, may kwan. Kanang magpilil. You will be standing mostly or walking around. So make sure comfortable kasi mong shoes. Kaya maglakaw-lakaw ka na magkalakala imong shoes, saba, mauwaw ka, di ba? And kung heels, girl, ikapila na ako naghubog heels kaya nag-MC ko. Kaya mo siya ipasunod sa kumami ng takas kayo niya, di pa ka makadugay paruka na. Muhilang pa ni mong tiil. So kung buhato na kung hubuon, so ganina pagsunod sa program na na kong taasa, Minos program, may hubuon na mga problema na sa tips. Sakit-sakit na kayo tiil. So make sure comfortable yung mga sapatos. Exposing flaws in your shoes, in your legs, kaya wag ka naka-shave, imong belt, imong armpit, imong belly button. Eh di ba kung magananak ka? Ay, bisakay mo na rin. Yan ang ituwalon ni ka, wasi mo rin. So in town, ayaw na buhata, especially on stage. As I said, the stage is a sacred place. It's sacred. Ladies, learn to sit on stage. There are occasions when you will have to sit on stage together with other guests. Do you know how to sit on stage? Sige, Ben? Dress. Kaya ako naging tulos yung magawa ko. You know? Kim, dali Kim. Do you know how to sit on stage? I always, even if literature akong klase sa una CIT or Rizal, i-appeal ko din ako ang social graces. Kada si Engineer Gabati, namupira na ako. Sa una naman ako, nakibauswa na. Pag-ibaw kang estudyante sila na ako, kaya na-insert sila. Ang mga lalaki. Ikaw, baka mo uniform. Ako mga lalaki, ka-insert. Magdagan. Gonzales na classic. Iba I'm here because I wanted to prepare them for a professional life. May ganyan ang uniform eh. How do you sit on stage? Dali girl? Nakuha sa stage eh. How do you make sure labi na nag-skirt ka, magsikit nito ha. Inday, anak, hindi siya mga nga. Pwede makita every girl. Kaya point na yung diha na. Point yun siya. That's how, tinoon yun. Then, ilignaog na sa pilit yapon, ayaw siya gibuka. Then, yung girl, ana raw sa. Or ana. Kapaya na ba ito yung ana? The point yapon. Properly. Ana. Ayaw ana. Ana. Ha? Thank you, Lai. Especially if you're wearing dresses ba? Kanang short dresses. Careful yun mo. How you compose yourself, how you adapt yourself on stage, including sa inyong mga sapatos. Men, don't open your legs too much on stage. Magandaan na pag yun. The stage is holy. Don't desecrate it or disrespect it by coming ready or by coming prepared. Now, also another thing, I always say this, romancing the microphone. It's true. What's romancing the microphone. Meaning, be comfortable with the microphone. Make the microphone your best friend. Because again, it can make or break your speech. Maski kung sa mo kami parado niya, bakti imuhang tingog sa microphone, di ka kiba maximize sa gamit sa microphone, doon lang kay ka, or wag ka mo adjust sa microphone, yapog yun. If you're using lapel, adjust prior to speaking. Ayaw pa. Nanaka sa stage, anak pa magkakaroon, ay, nataga. Do sound checks early, not in front of guests. Even if gamay na tao, if it's nagpadong pa, ayaw yun, as much as possible, empty pa ang lugar when you do sound checks. In a forum, learn the on and off button. I once watched a play by AJR. He's another mentor of mine, Alan Jaime Gabaya. Ito si Cebu Plaza. It was a play and he forgot to turn off his lapel mic. So during the break, backstage, lumukin ako sa audience Cebu Plaza nang malikas niya. Ipangasabaan niya ang iyang staff, ipangasabaan niya ang cast. So kami tanan na ulit, okay? And also, especially good na kay isulti nga di mayo, make sure your microphone is off or kanang na yung mga breaks para kinang forum. So dapat breaks, so pa yung motor no, make sure nga di siya on or you remove it, especially if it's not better. Make sure kung naadi ang microphone tantana. Okay? Kaya sus, dinagyan mo siya mabawi. Enjoy the experience but stay focused. Audiences will know or see the tension. And your credibility will be in question. Kung bakit sila atensyon kay ka. Speak with authority. Sometimes it's not just in the content or substance of your speech, but also in the way you talk and the way you carry yourself. Kung mag-anak ka, is that with authority? Is that with credibility? Laki may isang na sa una. Pratando sila talaga. Own your message and your words. You may drink water occasionally, like right now. Ako, makalupa rin siya sa voice. Kaya mag-apply pa ka mag-anala. Sunod baso, eh. Without use the glass, kaya din sunod ka. Kaya mo it will take time. You have to open and all that. Never shortchange the audience by being unprepared, constantly apologizing, fumbling, very long pauses and gaps, get lost in reading, tinkering with equipment. Kaya bitaw, wala yung assist nila. Yung mga kanana, ugay kayo, kanang asa na tulapita, kanana. Please avoid that. Don't do that, please. Avoid offensive jokes about race, about religion, sex, politics, gender, disabilities, and most especially Boholano jokes. I don't like it. I don't like if you make fun of a particular people because of who they are or where they come from. That's really offensive. Sa ato we have a twisted sense of humor itang mga Filipino. But in a politically correct world, we avoid that. And especially if it comes from a speaker. Ay, hindi po pag-move jokes na maka-offend ba, makapahibos. Mag-joke about lipa. Yan na kay audience member na lipa. No, di ba? Mag-joke about gay. possible, ayaw ipaghimo offensive nga mga jokes. Leave that to ka ng mga binubuy-bubuy nga mga okasyon, but when you're the speaker, avoid that yun by all means. Be honest and forthright or forthcoming. It will show in your eyes. Makita mo sa mata ni mo kung nagsulti ka sa tinuod or charchara na inyo or may kalignon sa imong audience, istoryahe! Diba? Taka lang ka, istoryahe! So be honest and be sincere in your message. And finally, use politically correct. Wala na. Di ka ba. Finally, use politically correct terms. For example, instead of saying blind, what's a politically correct term? Visually impaired. Prostitutes? No split ba na to? Commercial sex workers or prostituted women? That's why be aware. Update with some politically correct terms. Disabled? What's a politically correct term? People with disability or PWDs. PWDs. Gays and lesbians, what do you call them? Why you do third sex, ha? Okay, now I'm third sex, not in first sex. That's second sex, that's like fourth sex. Why third sex? That's a wrong term. LGBT is a politically correct term. LGBT. It stands for lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transgender. So mabot na eleksyon ay kalimti ang LGBT party list, lantan. Be mindful. Be mindful of cultural biases or prejudice. For example, Islam, mga tribo. Kato, as I said, LGBT. Be careful. Kaya basi na kay members of the audience again na ma-offended. You make jokes about Muslims. Inaadi ay half-Muslim ba ron or nabaroy parinting nga Muslim or is believer siya, Muslim, so avoid that. So be mindful of cultural biases. Avoid self-serving statements. Kana mga I love my own kayo ba? Or announcements that may be misconstrued, ma-misinterpret niya. Don't be a Mr. and Miss know-it-all also. When you talk, you can be walking encyclopedia, kalimutan na. Tanan na lang yung isulti sakto yun. And don't try not to preach. Don't sound preachy. Don't moralize. Diba mo moralize? Mura kag nanirmon ba? Because a lot of people get turned off by that. You don't want to listen to somebody who nag-lecture di mo nga, nag-sermon di mo, nag-asapa di mo. Make it clear that most, if not all, you're sharing is from your own perspective, experience, especially personal speech, not the gospel truth. Nga may insist ka nga, maurag yun ni, maug yun ni. Ha? Kinahanglan yun, dahil pa sa ang RH bill. Imo man na. Ayaw i-impose nga. That's a gospel truth. Admit that there might be something or someone better kaysa imong gisulti, kaysa imong example. Or that there's always room for improvement, there's always room for modification, for revision, and for innovation. For our leaders, our young leaders here, there are two general options every time you make a speech. You either gloat, brag, or boast, kay ani ko, leader ko, nagkanang awards, scholar ko, or you can hide, you shrink, and you withdraw. Hindi lang po, okay, you have two choices, but you have a third option. You can choose to share, you can choose to encourage, you can choose to inspire. But be careful about false humility versus sincere humility. I want you as young leaders to always remember that. Be careful about false humility versus sincere humility. We are blessed with the faculties and means to be instruments of blessings for others, especially because we are leaders. So pay it forward. Give back to the universe what the universe has generally gifted you with. Diba? Do you have this? Closing? So in closing, our family, Charlie and my other daughter Ayona, this is one of our favorite quotes, and this is from the movie Pope Joan. Have you watched this? It's about the story of the female Pope, Pope Joan. You watch this film, it's a very, very good film. There was a line there that struck me, and I tried to share this to a lot of young people. It said, prove yourself worthy of receiving so much good. Prove yourself worthy of receiving so much good. Okay? So in sharing your thoughts and your views, make that as an inspiration. nga whatever it is nga imong ipadayag, imong ipaambit sa imong isikataw, maka-inspire nila, maka-encourage nila to be better people. Because if we do that, can you just imagine what kind of world we will live in the future? We may not be able to experience that in our lifetime, but definitely for our children, for our children's children. Right? So I am candidate number 4. Thank you very much for my comfort.